This is King Chris, one quarter of the Black Super Friends podcast. But tonight I'm not just King Chris, I am King Chris, Chris Leo the Magnificent. It's my pre-birthday show. Y'all buckle up because it's going to be a wild one. Bam, bam, bam.
Good evening and good afternoon. Reporting live from the East Coast. This is D. Horace Towns. Just coming on for a little bit to serve as host of the Black Super Friends podcast, the best show on earth. Hey guys, before we get into the show tonight, that will be hosted by Super Mario Senior. Please say the senior. I'm gonna do the introductions and then I'm gonna come back to what I want to talk about. I'm gonna shuffle up the deck tonight. I'm gonna first go to the person that's in the corner, and you will know him as Antigua Zay.
Howdy, how you guys doing today? Welcome to the Black Super Friends podcast.
Okay, I wanted more energy. I'll talk to you in post-production.
Listen, man, that's my demeanor. You know what I'm saying? I gotta come in and smooth things over. That's it.
Okay, Idris Elba.
Oh man.
All right. Then we're going up top to the man that's just above Xavier in the box. You will know him as tonight's host of Hell Month. We know him to be known as Super Mario Senior.
Hey man, this is always a delight to be here with y'all black folks tonight.
I like that. I'm still in that. Okay. All right. Last but not least, he's looking real chic. Coming up in the rear. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Maybe later.
I was doing so good. And I said, bad. All right. Yeah. So looking real chic with a sequin shirt on tonight. He'll tell you about his holiday at a later time and his disclosures. We could give him a lot of adjectives and labels. But tonight, my brother chooses to go by Chris Leo, the magnificent Chris Leo.
Yes, man. I'm so happy to be here, man. I'm blessed to see another trip around the sun, man. I am completely happy to be here. Things are going good in my life, man. I can't complain, and even if I did, nobody would give a shit. So, but what I will say is I'm kind of pissed off today. I am kind of pissed off today. You can imagine the amount of women that got, or just people in general, got my birthday incorrect today.
Oh man!
Do you have some time, Horace? Do you have time?
It's your show.
Okay, so earlier this week, I got a text message from one lady to wish me happy birthday a week ahead of time. I didn't respond to it. She said she messed it up. The same lady texted me earlier this week saying that, asking me what would I want for my birthday if I could do whatever. I sent her a text message back. I entertained it. And she didn't call me today to cancel, saying she had the plan she had, she ain't gonna be able to do it because something came up. She said, well, I'll come over and cook for you. Now, I have never had this woman cooking in my life. What would make her think that the first day I want to taste your cooking is on my birthday? So I had to respectfully decline. Then I had a woman that was since 12 o'clock last night saying happy birthday, called everything. I would not pick up the phone for nothing in the world. So today she called again. So I finally entertained her. I pick up the phone. She is ecstatic. Happy birthday! I'm like, it's not my birthday. She's like, what? I'm like, it's not my birthday. She's like, well, let me check. I'm like, hold on, what are you finna check about? She's like, no, let me check. Like, I just told you it was my birthday. I am the goddamn Wikipedia of Chris. You don't have to check. It's not my birthday. And she proceeds to go on and try to check and then find out that it ain't my birthday. And I'm like,
amazing.
I just sit here and told you that it wasn't my birthday. So at that point, I just said, I'll talk to you later. My baby mama, she sent one of the most unique texts. You know, I don't understand when people say happy Earth Strong or happy born day and stuff like that. I'm old school. I just say birthday. So she sent me this crazy text. I don't know if she's in the chakras now or the energies and stuff like that. But she sent me my birthday text on the wrong day. My cousin Boosie, who just got married, shout out to you, posted an old school throwback picture of me saying happy birthday on the wrong day. Then Norman, your homeboy, your brother, calls me. Send me a text that I know I wasn't tripping. He said he know he wasn't tripping. Happy birthday, bro. Yes, you was tripping. It ain't my birthday. My birthday is tomorrow. Bro, you wouldn't imagine how frustrated I've been about so many people getting my birthday wrong. I don't ask for much on my birthday. Don't bother me. Don't ask me for nothing. Give me peace. But I cannot stand it when people get my birthday wrong. But shout out to them anyway for caring, I guess.
That's definitely what it is, Chris.
Well, I'm glad that we are allowed to work inside a safe space. Mental health is very important, and we needed you to be able to have an outlet to speak on this. So we will label that part the Chronicles of Chris.
Come on, man. This is crazy.
Okay. Well, we're going to come back to that because I think we need to table that.
Okay.
Listen, this weekend was good to me. We got a relative that moved from Charleston, South Carolina to Palm Beach. So who wouldn't want to live here, to be honest? She was in Charleston, South Carolina, like going back to the 80s. And somebody said, ain't a good day unless he's fussing. Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like you know him.
All right, so last night, besides my Sunday shindig last night, we support Black businesses, and that's what we do on the Black Super Friends Network. We all about the dollar going around our community. We're all about group economics. I even got a chance to see Sharon Foster last night, who in the comments. I seen him. The Real King was out at an event last night. So last night, Douglas Lawson's fiance, Jay Calloway, had a wine event where she launched her wine. 6 different wines. I bought a case. I don't drink wine, but I bought a case. So when people come through, they're going to be getting it through. But,
okay.
All right. So, listen, commercials come and go, and we don't know how, I don't know what her slogan is. She's still working on all that. But what do we do best at the Black Super Friends? We help people out with the possibilities. All right.
Let's go.
After seeing my crush last night at this event, I thought about something. And I said, and it was in my mind, I said, when I'm trying to make a mind, I'm pulling out jade wine.
Okay.
I like that one. What else you got for?
That rose.
Man.
I'm gonna get on some Doug type stuff. When we sharing our souls, we drinking on rose.
That's when you got somebody. What if you're just trying to come up?
Well, what about this? When we talking about dreams,
when you're drinking rose.
Yeah, well, I can't scratch that off the list. When we talk about dreams, we sipping on gold, but we're gonna switch that back to what Chris just said, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But after this battle and after this bottle, the night is on go. So we go back to the drawing board. We're just giving possibilities. You got something, Jay?
I was about to say it was a pretty good event. I liked it. The rooftop at the marina is impeccable. If you haven't gotten a chance to visit our city, that is one of the staple scenes. You do want to book an event there. Overlooks the city and the harbor. I'm sorry, Jade. Mr. Harris had too much money. He bought the last case. So I bought a couple of bottles because I'm going to support. So I got me some Merlot because, Chris, you can't start no show
without that Merlot.
That's right. And, you don't get no.
I heard Merlot.
Right, let me scratch that.
Go low.
If you ain't no hoe, you better drink that Merlot.
Hey,
listen, wine make you do some things, it warm you up. So, we don't know. But I definitely was a good event, and we definitely appreciate you having that in the city, Jay. We definitely support Black entrepreneurs. As our motto goes, the Black Super Friends podcast. We're on it. So definitely thank you for that invite.
Well, definitely no. They chose when they drinking on rose.
I had another one for Merlot, but I'm going to work out the kinks on that one.
I had something for rose, but I didn't want to say throat. It just would have. threw off everything.
Yo, people always got to know that the Black Super Friends podcast is always down to support y'all black ass. So just remember that when you got something, you give it us, we gonna support. That's what we do.
We even help you come up with a slogan.
Yeah. So this is Jade Wine. I will get the website. They will post it later. Listen, I don't drink wine, but I drank the rose last night, and I'm like Martin. I was like, that thing went down, and after that, I was in that thing. So
continuation of his birthday.
Hey, who your crush is?
Well,
listen, brother, I can't do that, man. I don't want to get nobody Rihanna out there.
Hey, I ain't seen you blush like that since before the draw to 98, man.
I don't know if it's safe though. I don't want to get a Rihanna. You know what I mean?
Okay. Man,
I seen the way that sucker was looking at you.
We'll keep an after show.
Yeah. So shout out, but let's say I got to see Sherman Foster, the Rib King, out there, man. So shout out to him and Pastor Newby in the comments. He might throw something. You would go low for sure on that Merlot.
He would know.
He would know.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He just celebrated 20 years of marriage, man. Hey, man, we salute you. We salute you, my brother. You got to tell us how you do that, man. I love you, my brother, for putting in them 20 good years. You was an inspiration to us, brother. Happy anniversary.
That's real. That's real.
Definitely.
20 years ain't nothing to sneeze at, man. From boys to men.
Well, listen, Sherman Foster helped put the link how you can buy Jade Wine by Jade in the comments, and hopefully before you go, if you're in the South Florida area, I put my money on it. I got a little, the best ribs you're gonna get in Palm Beach right now is Sherman Foster's Barbecue. I'm there a lot, but don't judge me. I'm a foodie. So hopefully he's gonna put his menu in the comments, and I'm gonna give one of these bottles that Jade Wine away to somebody in the comments. All right. Sorry for taking up the show, Mario. It's all yours.
It's all good. We gotta support, man. We don't do nothing else. We gotta support. We all we got. We are all we got.
That's real.
But before I really jump into my show, though, Horace, I know that you are a correspondent from the public view and everything that you know so eloquently and articulately you speak on when it comes to politics and news. And I know this is not a show that sometimes goes that far, but I just always want to let people know and be informed on what's going on in the world. And I had some questions, and what better person to come to than my brother himself to answer these questions, because you have a lot of knowledge. So I just want to know, like, I've been seeing a lot of stuff going on across seas in Afghanistan, and our president talk a little slowish. So a lot of times his speeches I don't watch all the way through or can't grasp his concepts. So can you inform us on and enlighten us on your point of view? Because I know you got behind the curtain on a lot of views. So inform us of what's going on across seas, because it might affect us.
Well, absolutely. I will say this quickly before we get into our show today. The American presence in Afghanistan will end. The American presence in Afghanistan started after 9/11. It was justified in our pursuit of Osama bin Laden. And then we remained there. Surely we remained to get some kind of jurisdiction over the oil fields and the poppy fields. But we always sold it as our ability to go in and fight against the Taliban because they were a threat. We needed to make sure that they never got into a powerful number again where they can actually be a threat to us on that level. 6 months ago, before Donald Trump left, he actually made a deal with the Taliban saying that he would withdraw the troops from that region. Today, President Biden kind of oversaw, actually reinforced that decision because this week the Taliban actually took over the capital and actually ran into the presidential mansion. So you've probably seen some pictures where they overthrew the government and they're in control again. So to make it short, Joe Biden, like most Americans, they're thinking we're going to go back to war. We're going to go in there and do something on behalf of that government. Joe Biden said we will not. Joe Biden said, we trained the Afghan army. We gave them weapons. We trained them. We supported them. And today, when it came time to defend themselves, they ran. So he said we would not spend any more money in the country that won't defend themselves. However, I was disappointed because I seen pictures of a lot of the people that would not allow our airplanes to take off. And it was a picture that was leaked an hour ago where they had over a couple hundred people inside those planes bringing them back to America, which is going to be another topic of discussion. So in the presidential address today, Biden said that he was through. He would not spend any more money or time in that region. However, he said the Taliban did react to us, that we would go back there with force. So you just got to ask yourself, Afghanistan is rich in, the drug culture, poppy seeds, and also the oil. So it's hard for me to believe that we're actually leaving. So I kept it short, Mario, but we'll see how that story unfolds this week. But I definitely will say, after 20 years, America's only lost two wars. I would say that we lost this one because we don't even know what we really were fighting for, and Vietnam War. So hopefully, no more families have to lose some young kid that just went out of high school to a mine or a grenade fighting a war that we shouldn't be fighting.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man, because everybody always talk about COVID, and it seemed like that got swept up under the rug. They showed a couple of pictures, and they went right back to COVID, which is serious. And the schools opening and all of that, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, man, I really didn't understand it because they didn't give me too much context. But I appreciate you giving me the backstory on that because a lot of that I didn't know. But on a lighter note, man, let's get the show. I just wanted to bring that because you was here. Let's get the show to another note, man. You know what I'm saying? It is Chris Leo's birthday, and we're gonna say happy birthday, man, to Chris Leo. Even though we're a couple hours premature, I know he doesn't like it until it gets to be 12:01. So we put together a little something for you, man. That just say happy birthday, man.
Dad, I love you very, very much, and I hope you have a great birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, LaChristopher.
Big happy birthday. Shout out to my bro, Chris Leo, aka Cash Chris, if you're nasty, bitch. Happy birthday, bro. Ball every minute.
Happy birthday, Uncle Chris. I love you, and I appreciate you a lot. Happy birthday again.
Happy birthday,
Uncle Chris. We hope you have a good day, and we love you very much. All right, bye.
What's up, Chris? Happy birthday, man. Love from Junior.
What's up, bro? I want to wish you happy birthday, man. You're getting old.
Ain't it, Chris? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Uncle Chris.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't start that crying yet. You about to cry.
What's good, man? It's your boy Tito, aka Mr. Talk My Shit. And I'm here to send a major birthday shout out to my uncle, Uncle Chris. A man that's been a role model in my life, somebody I could count on, a guidance counselor, all that. And I'm just here to wish you a birthday. I wish you many more. And I love you. I love you to death. And turn up, because you ain't getting younger. So do your thing, dog.
I just want to say, Chris, I felt like I had him for you because, but that's another story.
Hi, Black Super Friends. I just want to take this moment and wish Chris, my brother, one of my favorite people in the entire world, the person who's a part of every great thing in my life, a happy birthday. I know it's tomorrow, but the show's tonight, and I hope tonight's amazing, tomorrow's amazing, and that you get everything that you deserve today because you're always looking out for everybody. You're always pushing us, and you're just awesome, and I love you so much. So happy birthday.
Hey, man, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Hold up. Before you cry, let me say this. I am sorry, baby sister, because I did not have your number. And I know you would have did a video. So baby sister's not on the video because I apologize to that. Let me start by saying that. Happy birthday.
Comment.
Happy birthday.
Man, all right. I don't do this often, but man, that was oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Hey man, you mean a lot to a lot of people, man. I
That's
know
real.
they. And the crazy thing is, bro, let me tell you this. That was like last minute, and people sending the video so fast you didn't have to ask twice.
Oh,
Oh
All
my
right,
goodness.
baby sisters, why you ain't call me?
yeah.
Mario was the producer tonight.
Yeah, I apologize. I want to apologize again because I know I'm not here about this. I'm here about this directly.
Yeah.
And it's my fault, baby sister. I apologize. I did not have your number.
Antigua Zay, give your
Yes,
comments before I go.
my brother. Happy birthday. You already know how this goes. I already know about the 817. I was gonna wait on it, but happy pre-birthday, King. It must be onions in that room tonight too.
It's just the goddamn hotel, cheap ass hotel.
Dog, don't worry.
With
I'm gonna call. I got
all
you.
this
You
clogging
don't even worry
stuff in
about it.
it. Mm.
Hey, my
Yeah, this
brother,
steps for you.
my brother. I
Appreciate
hope my audio is good. My brother, I am giving you the biggest manly, man law approved birthday love that a brother can give another. You are special to me, bro. You have pushed me to the heights I'm at. If I go to war, bro, I know I got a dude that's in my corner. That's the one thing about you. You're one of the most loyal people that anybody can have,
Right.
bro. We've had dinners together, we stayed together, and some of the most amazing talks that you ain't want to have, we had them together. And brother, you don't have no idea, man, the chains that you broke on behalf of your family and the blessings that are coming your way, man.
Right.
You are a blessing to all of us. You're a big push. You're a big part of this Black Super Friends. And this is what brotherhood is about, man. Like,
Yeah,
you
man.
here today, man, and I love you. I love you, bro. Like, we're blessed to be here, man. And it's only gonna get better, man. So I love you, bro. And I figure out what to sing you, dog. You don't know how to have be
You
here.
know what's
Yeah,
funny, Chris?
Good.
I was gonna say what's funny, Chris, is I remember in a previous episode last season or one of them seasons we did where you didn't think you meant so much to a lot of people, and that there was everybody giving you your flowers a
And that
day
was
early, a
and that
day
was
early.
just because I purposely didn't call no friends because we would have had to wait for the whole show. So I
Right.
tried to just make it family and close people who I know. But then I'm gonna tell you, bro, that it took no effort at all. I said, "Hey, brother, I'm doing this," and it was doom, 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 doom. Attitude. He was like, "That ain't that quick." It was just that quick. People sending in. So, man, you are loved, and you already knew that and appreciate it. And a lot of times, sometimes I know it's gonna always be a burden for the people in your family to say, "What do we get Chris, the person who get everybody everything, and give everybody a part of him?" Who always giving and always putting himself first. You know what I'm saying? Even before you had Cupcake, you had so many other people, children that you looked out for. Cause shit, I'd probably be in jail. That's not even know if I hadn't went to Orlando. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
Cause my mama didn't know what to do. So you like just go out there and Chris and see how this work out.
Damn.
So hey man, we appreciate you, man. We love you, man. And keep living, man. We need you, man. We got a couple we need you here for a lot longer, man.
There you
Bro,
go.
think about all the nights we ain't think we'd be here today. We been able to make it back home to the pillow that night, bro. We went to war, but we got stories.
You just don't understand, man. We didn't set on blocks and stuff that we didn't supposed to be on. We didn't got in fights that we didn't supposed to make it out of, dog. We didn't sold things that we done done things that should have been put us under the jail, man.
Allegedly.
Yeah, it's always allegedly.
Allegedly.
But I do want to give a shout out to my auntie, man. Like my grandma had 5 kids, and well, she had 9 kids, 4 boys and 5 girls, and all the girls is gone now, and my auntie's the only one left. And it doesn't matter if my auntie is sleeping in her car. She'll let me come there with her. It doesn't make a difference what it is. I can have a key. I can come anytime I want to, get a car, whatever I need. She'll always, if she has a little, she'll give me half of that. So I want to.
That's real.
That's why I had to apologize because baby sister ain't never told me no. She cussed me out 1,010 times, but I could always hit the couch.
You better know it.
All right. Hey, listen, you need the night off because it's a emotional night.
No, they got Eli and Mario and goddamn Tito.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen my auntie, my little cousin her Booster daughter. I hadn't even seen her in person because I haven't been able to get down to Fort Lauderdale, and she just came from a wedding. She just had a wedding, and I should have went to that. Man, that was cool, dog. That was real fucking cool. I like that shit. I like that shit.
After my birthday last week, we on the go higher, man.
Yeah, for real, man.
I like that shit right there, bro. I don't know what to do now.
Right.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, take it all in.
Yeah.
Get you a drink.
Yeah. I'm having one for you.
Throw the drink on
There
you.
you go. Pass the Cavassier.
Throw the drink on you. All right. Let's get it together, dog. All right, we ready.
It's go time, baby.
Oh man, hey man. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from?
I should have put never would have made it.
Don't worry about it. That'll make the cut in the morning.
Oh yeah, I'm a master this. I'm gonna mix this thing up. Oh, Chris, you done.
My whole rep is gone now.
Hey, he gonna be the new crying Jordan face.
Wait a minute, Chris has arrived. I always told people behind that demeanor, that is Chris right there. That is the dude that when I was going through, sit on the porch with me and let me talk. Ain't gonna let me do BS. That's the brother that's on the porch, on the couch, having them conversations, man. I remember where we came from. Like, bro, 5 years ago, man. Look at us now. Look at all of us, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
We didn't think we were gonna be here, boy.
Yeah, man, I'm excited too. I'm excited to see us keep going up, man. You know what I'm saying? Just for one time in my life, I could look back and say, bro, man, we're some exceptional gentlemen, and we progressing. I get phone calls, and then it don't be about somebody getting shot, going to jail, or needing bail money. It be about a new venture, a new plateau you gonna cross. That right there is inspiring. You know what I'm saying? I talk to these guys, and they make me want to jump back out there head first the right way. So I appreciate, you know what I'm saying? Iron truly sharpens iron. I can say that. It's not just a saying.
Chris the Magnificent, the fashion designer. Who would have thought? I don't know about the shorts with the spaghetti cut on the bottom. They might not make it, but the t-shirts, bro, you who would have knew?
We got you. Just trust us.
You no longer the dude that ran every toll in Orlando one night.
You have grown, my brother. You stop and pay them now.
All right, Super Mario, it's yours. I'm sorry.
We have a lot of conversations about on this show. You might hear it come up and say hunters and gatherers. So we've been having this talk behind the scenes for a little while about really what is a hunter and what is a gatherer. You know what I'm saying? Emperor. If we were talking about, if you don't know what we're talking about the approach of getting a woman. Some guys like to classify themselves as hunters. The ones who go get what they see. That's before I get cut down, but I see Kim is with the shits tonight. So then you have some guys who take a less abrasive approach, and they tend to sit back and let it come to them. And I'm assuming that's what a gatherer is. But I'm gonna start with Horace tonight because I think he so eloquently speaks and proclaims to be a professional gatherer. And he said his method has worked and he is tried and true. And I want to understand from a gatherer, because most of the people I know proclaim to be hunters. So I want to know from a gatherer first, technically, what is a gatherer and why do you think you that? And tell me, why do you think it works?
Okay, first of all, I need you guys to verify that I am a gatherer. You guys would all agree that the data would be substantial enough to say I'm a gatherer.
I don't agree.
Allegedly.
Okay.
I gotta wait till you tell me what it is.
There you go.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use myself, and we'll call the other person exhibit extra large. Right?
I wonder who that is.
Yeah. So the premise is what I'm saying is, I'll give it quick. A hunter is somebody who goes, and we call them shoot. A hunter is somebody that is intentional, like they constantly going at, they see it from a number standpoint, where they go in, they see a chick, I'm gonna shoot at her. Whether I really want her or not, I'm just shoot my line at her. Boom, I'm gonna holler at her, let me see what she about, yada, 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 right? If we walk in a room, it's 10 women, they might shoot at all damn 10 of them. As compared to the gatherer that's going to walk in the room and observe. Gatherer's going to go in there and observe. So the success of the hunter might go in the room with those 10 women. He might cut 6, he might cut 7, but nothing substantial is going to come from those relationships because why? He never took time to develop anything except a physical attraction. Now the gatherer is going to approach from a different aspect where he is trying to find what the essence of that person is. Now the gatherer want to cut too, but the gatherer is going to actually build some conversation and relationships with these potential 10. Out of that 10, he might get 5. You know, we talk about the starting 5, right? So by the honesty that the gatherer admits, he might have. He's able to say, hey, this is where I am. This is who I am. You know, when they ask him, is he dating? Hey, yeah, I'm dating, but, you know, I don't have anyone substantial, right? So that gatherer is going to be able to have open relationships where he's dating multiple women, but they have an understanding. It's a respect. You know what I mean? Not saying he's cutting everyone, but he has a relationship that it's almost like mailboxes. He can go to this mailbox or that mailbox or that mailbox. As compared to the hunter who just leaves nothing but broken relationships and carcasses. He cut this person, but he can't go back to that person. Hey, we cut, it didn't work out, move on. When the gatherer can have that relationship, he might have sex, he might not, but it's an understanding. And that gatherer is going to have more substantial relationships over 5 years. Over 5 years, he might be with Gab, he might be with Jane, but they have an understanding as compared to the hunter. This is the key thing. The hunter doesn't realize that his reputation is going to be sullied after a while. So the older he gets, when he actually want to go out there and try to get that franchise player, that woman to marry, it's going to come back to haunt him because when he meet her, people going to say, oh, girl, he's talked to so-and-so, he's to smash this person, that person, that person, that person. As compared to the gatherer, the women over here gonna protect the gatherer. They're gonna like, oh well, you know, he's a cool guy, he's nice, yada yada. It's more of I don't know how to explain it, but the hunter is just out here eating steak every night.
So do you because the gatherer seems like a good guy to me. So, and I always heard good guys finish last. Do you believe that?
I do. But I would say this. The gatherer has better odds of getting something substantial. Like, don't think the gatherer doesn't ride off in the sunset as well.
But what if the hunters are marksmen? Because what if you got 10 hunters and it's 10 women?
Mm-hmm.
Then what will you gather? Only what's left.
Nah, I don't agree with that because you know what? The hunters had sex with somebody. So, at my point, let's be realistic. Almost everybody has sex with somebody.
Yeah.
The gatherer, Mr. Exhibit XXL could have slept with one of these people. I don't know that. That's not my business. Who's to say I don't know later time and end up having a relationship with this person?
You okay if you do know it? Because most hunters gonna smash, right? So then when the gatherer come by, he gonna have to have, because it is possible, because I understand what you're saying. Yeah. But you're gonna have a hell of a understanding and a whole bunch of, I can't think of the word, like security in yourself to say it's cool. These guys done hunted and ate off this, but I still want it.
Well, listen, that's the key word. You said security. Let's be honest. Well, I get hate mail on this a lot. Ladies end up playing themselves. You know why? For a long time, they're visual. So don't think the women ain't hunters either. But in the end, what do they look for? They look for security. So that gatherer is almost like the grasshopper and the ant. So while the grasshopper out here playing the fiddle and all that, the ant's getting ready for winter, right? And at some point, chick gonna mature because you don't know your old lady past. You know what I mean? You can pray for the best. You don't know, and then you can't judge them.
Yeah, not at all.
Now, right? So in the end, they're looking for that guy. They're looking for security. And then how good does the gatherer look that he ain't got no long list of women? You know what I mean? He ain't got no bad reputation to say like, because the gatherer getting it in too, but it ain't out there like that. as compared to Exhibit XXL, who they like, girl, he didn't try to smash everything.
Well, that's a good synopsis. I'm gonna let before Zay go, cause I know he's eager. I'm gonna let Chris tell me what are you, why are you that, and how has it been successful to you?
First of all, I want to say that what Horace just said was a lot of shit, a load of crap. Like all that, no, bro. You trying to be an undercover dog? If we got the same motives, we are the same people, bro.
I don't agree.
But whatever. Okay.
The starting five wasn't real.
We're gonna have a time for cross examines.
Yeah,
we got to first state who you are and what side
I'm a
you
hunter. I like to consider myself a hunter. You know, I do. I really do. Now, I am one that likes to wait for choosing signals. You know, because I don't want to just go out, you know, and just shooting at everything. But I would rather holler at my own, go pick out my own woman and holler at her, because I have a certain taste. Throughout these years, I've learned the type of woman that I know. I can even pick a woman and know how long it's gonna take me to smash. I can pick a woman and know what from the first conversation, know what to say, know what to do, all these other things. I have that much case studies that I know. I just kind of know what I'm doing. So for me, it's about me having the power to choose. You know what I'm saying? I get to pick this woman. I have to wait till she's been with a hunter, because for all intents and purposes and all my live long experience, they like hunters. They settle for gatherers. So for me, I would rather be the one that go pick my groceries instead of somebody bringing me what they want or what they want to give me or what's left over. So I like to consider myself a hunter. I've always had. I like to hunt. I'm one that like dating. That's why I keep on. Anytime you talk about relationships, I say, well, I wanted to give me the same thrill, because I actually like entertaining women. I actually like the company of women, and I like dating. So at the same time, no, I'm a hunter. I don't know this whole gathering definition. We're gonna have to talk to Horace about that, but no, I'm a hunter all day.
Zay,
my brother. Oh man, I'm with you, Chris. We're gonna have to talk to Horace about that, because I think that's a form of settling too. But we'll get back to that. I think I'm a hybrid.
Chris is more of a gatherer than he wants to believe.
Well, we're gonna have cross examination.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm a hunter or a gatherer? I think I'm a hybrid. Only reason why I say that is because I can't.
I don't think you can be the deer and the person who's shooting the deer.
Not definitely. I'm thinking about if I was to use Horace's definition on hunters, I got mine. Yeah. I got mine. Wait a minute, y'all hold on. Y'all don't never like to let the brother talk, man. Listen,
because you can't talk in circles. We said the question is, are you a hunter or a gatherer? You can't say I'm both.
I said I'm a hybrid. There's no way I said I'm both.
And today's America, you can.
I can understand where you come from, but I'll say I'm a marksman, because whatever it is that I think that I want, that's what it's gonna be.
That's a hunter.
Marksman. But either way it goes, you know, I was gonna give you some props on some of your definitions, but you're right. I'm not gonna sit around and wait, but I've seen it happen. But I know that I'm gonna just attack it. I've been dark all my life, so the worst thing a girl can tell me is no, and I've heard that a lot. So whatever, miss 100% of the shots you don't take. 100%. Marksman.
Did the bottom people down there? I mean, let me take it back to whatever. Did they not witness the starting five in their own eye? Did you not witness it over a period of time?
Allegedly.
I think this right here. First, let me say this for the show. Before I got my gold jacket, that I definitely was a hunter. I was a hunter so much that when I hung up one jacket, I picked up a rifle and actually physically start hunting. And then when I started hunting for real, me and Horace, this is a everlasting debate, but whatever. We in the same place for 10 minutes. We go at it by this same, me and him, anytime. We could be on the goddamn fish creek. It's gonna be about this. So, and I always tell him that I think he tried to get a hunter a bad rap. Because as a hunter, I feel like this. Right now, what he's describing is a guy who is an unprepared hunter and ill-advised. Because right now, I pick the right gun. I wait for the right deal. I wait for the right time. I'm very prepared. I aim and then I shoot. That takes a lot of precision to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know. I think that right now hunting don't have to be you shooting every deer. It has to be that I have the ability to get the buck that I want when I want it. And I think to me that's what makes you a hunter. Because I'll be scared to be a gatherer, but just because most people who are gatherers get friend zoned. Because you're right. You always have to rely on a woman to see the value in you instead of you going out there saying this is who I am and this is what I want and being assertive. Because a lot of women, from what I hear, from women say they want a provider, somebody who's strong, somebody who will lead. All those characteristics are hunters. When you're a gatherer, you kind of sit back. And some women like that because they don't like abrasive men. But I'm just saying my chances, I would think, is better if you hunting because you have the control of how the field is gonna be played and how you gonna reap what you sow. I'm okay with some deal running out. I'm okay because the prize is getting that buck and putting them on the wall. But I can't get it if I wait for the buck to come to me because they smart. What you're talking about, most hunters end up getting married. That's just like because and then they end up getting married, and they might be the reason why it's a divorce. But they damn sure end up getting married when they want to. So now we're in the cross-examination time. I know Horace and Chris say I can see the tensions flaring. so now we can go ahead and y'all can cross-examine each other on the views y'all have on why it works and why y'all think it don't work.
But what it works for each person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chris Leo, did you not see the starting five while you were at the forum?
Allegedly.
Zay, I'm gonna claim your ass up. You keep up now.
Okay. Here's the thing. Bro. No, I did not see 5 women.
The point is, you missed the whole point.
Okay.
So you didn't see a rotation.
Yes, I did see a rotation.
Okay, that's the starting 5. Forget it. You just missed the whole goddamn point.
He's saying 1.5, 1.5. Don't worry. Come on.
The hell he didn't. Listen, my point is,
the
Chris is saying the hunter, right? And Mario's defending the hunter. I get that, but what works for everybody else is my point. Everybody ain't gonna listen. I ain't gotta squirt out the name. Damien is a hunter.
Definitely. He's definitely
Damien is a blatant hunter, right?
Yes.
What has that done for his value?
But I think that's what I'm saying. I think you taking the person who going out there with an AK and saying every hunter has an AK. No, some of them have a 223, a 207, a 308. No, I'm a hunter. I'm gonna go get a woman. If you put me in any club, I'm going. But I'm not going at every woman. So I don't think every hunter has to go at every woman, every time, everything. You're right. You're naming the people who are AK-47 and shooting chipmunks in trees. Yeah, I've never been that guy either. But I'm saying I play the odds, the game. Right now, most likely, a woman wants to feel wanted. It wants to feel wooed. What better way is for me to approach her and tell her how great I think she is? I don't want her to have to, any kind of way, think that she has to come to me. No, I got this. I'm going to come to you. That's just how I feel. Like you said, I get that thrill.
But guess what? Again, the gatherer does go after women. It's just not the same approach. He just has a softer approach. Yeah, I guess you're thinking the gatherer just sit in the corner and just be like this.
And wait,
that's not because you make the hunter and the extreme, but then you want to make the gatherer kind of fuzzy. Like no, bro, you make the hunter an extreme. A hunter within itself. A hunter has to set traps. A hunter has to harder to tell you. He got to spray himself so he don't smell. He don't have no scent when he undeers. He has to ride the right gear. He has to do. That's a hunter, not a person with a gun. That's an idiot with a gun. We're talking about hunters. We're talking about people that put themselves in proper positions to get the type of woman that they want. Right. Hardy knows this more than anything else. He had to look a certain way. That's setting bait to get that type of woman. A gatherer doesn't. I don't know, but I think a gatherer doesn't feel that way. Gatherer feels like, well, I'm going to make it so she just fall in love with me by default, or want me by default, or accept pity.
Nah. But now y'all painting the gatherer as some weak, meek man, like a nigga, a dude walking around in Jesus sandals. No,
Almost.
a gatherer will build up, and then he'll let situations. To be honest, the gatherer might be more corrupt because he has women. A hunter goes
Well,
pile,
see, I
eat.
think this.
A
I think
gatherer is
this.
gonna keep him a stable.
I think a gatherer is the guy who set the trap, and then the deal walk into the trap and get grabbed. That's what I think a gatherer is. I'm not saying he not out there killing and not there eating. I'm saying the gatherer set the trap, the deal walk into it, and then they get ate. I'm saying I'm in the tree waiting. I've been up at 3 o'clock. The deer don't wake up to 6. I'm waiting. I seen 6 deer today walk by me. It's just one buck I've been waiting for. I might go hunting 6 times and might not see that buck. But when I do, I'm 100% prepared. I have the right gun, the right everything, and I'm going. I'm not waiting till that deer walks into a trap and I come out there and say, okay, I got me a buck. Cut his head off, put on the wall. I want the pressure of going out there saying I killed him, not I got him, I killed him. See, that's the hunter and the gatherer. That's the difference to me. Because some women, they choose you. And you can say, I got a good woman. Like, she came and then I obliged. Well, and I could say, I went and got her. Like, bitch, I did. Like, yeah, bitch, hey, what's happening? Like, it was on me. I like that. That just make me, and maybe it's the pride in me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like to kill shit now.
She is a Cowboys fan.
I just think there's an offense about hearing the gatherer. But you know what I mean? You gotta respect how other people trap. Like Mario said, one a shooter, one a trapper.
Right.
So
Right.
the effort ain't the
That's what I
same.
think.
The effort ain't the same. That trapper, he gonna sit back, come and check that trap. Oh, I got something. Hell, he might go through and ride through and got 5 traps, everything in it. The shooter out there, like y'all saying, doing all that. The gatherer ain't doing that.
Right. It's just like the people who fish with nets and some people who fish with a pole. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got this. If you don't like the thrill, some people just want to eat, but some people want to kill what they eat.
Want to eat.
That's what I'm saying. That thrill, because Chris said that thrill is what make you a hunter. Like, you want to go get them. Like, y'all get me wrong, I take free, but I like to go. I like to go out there. You know what I'm saying? I love that. That was a part of my life that I actually really love.
Yeah, I am a retired parking lot pimp. Like, completely. Like, I'm talking about, there was days that I never even seen the club. I just went out here strictly to parking lot pimp, to hunt, to find, to see. I could tell from how she walking. You know how like I always had this thing where if she drags her feet, that's a hoe. All day long.
Foot dragger.
That's a hoe.
I
know
$30 for the low
shoes. I know from the shoes you wear. I know by the length of your dress. I know you cannot hide from me. You cannot hide it. I can smell it on you.
See, that's I think that's my problem too, because I hung around a whole bunch of hunters. So now you got a whole bunch of niggas standing at the gate, and then it helped you hone in on your degree of hunting and your skills. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there who was hunting, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that sometimes I'm just scared of the friend zone. I think the friend zone equals hell. Like, that's the worst place a man can be to me, is the friend zone. So I just be scared that gatherers will get pushed into the friend zone.
How many hunters don't kill? Like, how many times you see a hunter shoot and listen, the accuracy of the hunter is not accurate. Exhibit XXL, shoot.
I agree. Bro, I don't know if you know this, but if you was hiding somebody, they just walk past the screen. Bro, if you trying to do this 5 rotation thing, that was over with. Now,
somebody just
Chris, that's our cousin, bro.
I didn't know. I'm just saying. I thought you.
No,
you got to get one of them in studio.
All don't have accuracy, and then that's when the one you're right. And that's the ones who get right now. We eating steak and they eating rabbit, snake, whatever they shoot. They just eating anything just to put something in their belly.
Okay,
and they will say that they a hunter.
Gatherers be lying. They be want to say, well, no, girl, that ain't really like that. I see more in you. I just want I just want to
No,
get to
no,
know.
they
No,
don't.
you want to
No, they
smash
don't.
just like the
Underhanded.
rest of
No,
us.
they
Hey,
don't.
You ain't
underhanded,
no
Chris.
different
You
than the
are a
rest of
hateful
us.
person,
He
Chris.
playing
Underhanded.
dirt. He
I'm
playing
reporting your
dirty pool.
page tonight.
He playing dirty pool.
He deals underhandedly.
Oh, yes. No, you're the
This
same
some
way.
forgery in the potato salad.
Same creep.
Man.
Listen. I didn't want to have to go and get my artillery. I have truth. It's still a lie. The person down at that bottom, Antigua is the great omitter. All right?
Definitely not.
Yes, you is.
Shit,
There's a
you would
difference between
you
a
would
pimp
get
and a
your
Mac.
feelings hurt.
It's a difference between a pimp and a Mac.
Listen, Horace, that
That's
is
another
absolutely
show.
unfounded. I get that it's not what I say, but how I say it. So
It's all lies.
shit, how you feel is it true? I bet you won't find another to counter it. If I say it ain't this, it ain't that.
Listen,
You've
I'm
seen
going
it.
back because I felt like Chris
Attack.
Leo attacked the Gatherer Association. All right, and you took it personal. But again, the person that shoot up, and y'all say that's too extreme, right? Bill a brand, right? So right now, Chris, tomorrow, Tesla say they want to hire you, and you're a part of Tesla. How you gonna feel?
I hope so. I hope pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. So guess what? That's the same kind of magnitude that a gatherer can have when he's dating certain chicks.
How did he get that chick?
Horace, bring
How did he
charges
get
up
her?
on you. Yeah, underhandedly.
Did
Bring
he
charges up on him.
Bro,
Listen,
Gatherer has a brand. He has something to offer.
but you're actually settling.
But how
And
many?
it-
How
and,
much
and
the
tell
hell
you
is
what
he
you
selling
don't.
if he wants what he wants? The Gatherer still has to
Then he
say,
hunts
I
for it.
choose you. The Gatherer has to say, I choose you. And the Gatherer has more choices.
After she said, you know what, I think I choose you. Then you'd be like, you know what, I think I choose you too. That's
Listen,
settling.
bro. I don't know what y'all do, but I look at the market all day, and the price
This
of
is
meat
true.
is way up. Okay, the tide has turned.
But then guess what?
We
The
winning
hunters are
right
going
now.
to go to get that meat. And then
We
now you
winning right
left
now.
with what's left. Somebody told me one time, they said, keep picking until you pick shit. You got to watch it. At some point, you're going to have to turn into a hunter and you're going to have to say, that's it. That's where I'm going. And I think that's what Mario is telling you. But you keep
I'm
saying,
just saying
I
this.
lay
I
bread
feel
crumbs.
like this life too short. I remember
Bring your
this
face
story.
to the screen. Bring your face to the screen. No, the fuck I do not.
I feel like this.
What
I
do you
remember
not do?
This maybe scarred me that made me the hunter that I am today. This girl I had you talking about crush? Man, I was in love with her all the way elementary to middle school. And I was just sitting, I'm just thinking, we just cool, we just kicking it the whole time. I thought this is my boo. So when I became who I was and got to myself, I'm like, yeah, shit, what's happening? In the 8th grade. She like, what? I used to love you in the 2nd grade. I'd be damned. From that day forth, I said, I'm gonna shoot my shot because look at all the time I missed that. I would have if I had kept waiting for her to show me a sign, something like that, I just said, you know what, man, what's happening? Because sometimes you can sit back and be like, damn, I don't think so. I don't know, bro. You got to say something, and if you say something, then at least you know where you stand. That's what I just feel like.
No ain't never killed nobody.
I had a similar story, dog. I remember going to Kennedy from 6th grade all the way to 7th grade, like first part of 8th grade. And the whole time, I'm just friends with all the popular girls and everything like that. So it's by 8th grade, and I'm like, at this point, I'm ready for a girlfriend or whatever. But I'm cool with all the girls at Kennedy. So I transferred to Watkins. I don't even tell nobody. I just transferred. Because I had a homeboy over there, Corey, telling me, oh, man, the girls all own him over here at Watkins. It was bullshit, but at least he got me. All right,
It was the white girls.
Okay. So, boom, I go to Watkins. I might have left Kennedy for about a week or whatever, 2 weeks maybe. And then now the girls calling me saying, where you at? I'm like, man, I went to Watkins. I ain't none of y'all like me. I wanted a girlfriend. But then all of a sudden they telling me, oh, I like you. You just never said anything and all this other stuff. I said from there on, from that moment on, I will always hunt.
I vow.
I vow. And from then on, I did it at Watkins, then I did it in high school, and I've been the same way ever since.
Similar.
I want to know. I want to poll the women. I want to know.
Really,
we're gonna put on the thing like how many? Because right now we just telling you our perspective. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, because at the end of the day, if you get lucky or if you win at the end, you always gonna feel in your head that your method is working. You know what I'm saying? Zay got going on, all three of us might be like, that's bullshit. But if Zay winning on it, he gonna keep doing it. Chris the same way, Horace the same way, I'm the same way. That if our method is working, we gonna think it's right. But it might be other stuff. Because a lot of time I've learned that you might think it's working, but a woman might give you some insight and be like, bro, that's not what it was. All that game you said was trash. That shit you doing, your clothes trash. Bitch, I just think you're a cool person and I like the way you look. But you thinking it's your game. You thinking it's this. So I would love for women to tell us which one do they prefer. Hunters or gatherers. We want quality, good women to tell us. Because our women who follow our show, 95% of them are really good women. They give us a hard time, but they are the pick of the litter. So what we want y'all to do is tell us, we're going to post it up on our page. Tag your homegirls. Tell all your friends. We're going to put a poll up and say, which one do you rather like? And if they don't understand what a hunter and a gatherer is, you watch the show tonight, you can explain it to them. Or you can hit the inbox or hit one of our pages and we'll explain it to them. Because this is a debate that me and Horace have to put to rest before we become Ray and Claude, 60 years old, 80 years old, arguing which one of us is right. So we want to make sure we put that on the page and we want y'all to chime in. Tell as many women as you can, please.
Elaborate on it too. Don't just put hunters or gatherers. Put why you prefer the hunter or the gatherer versus or you know, either or. Because
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I would like for them to just elaborate on it a little bit, so therefore we can use it as as a citing point for our friend Horace, so that he can upgrade himself.
I got to upgrade myself.
Yeah. You need the 2021 version,
bro. 2020 these nuts.
Pause.
So what we're gonna do is take what a woman says at face value, right? Is that what we're gonna do?
No, I think
let's think about this, Chris. We are hunting wabbit, in this case, women. I think you might want to hear what they say so that your informed decision is the best decision.
And I think this, you can hide behind a post saying yay or nay, because you don't have to be you know what I'm saying? There's no truth to it. You're not attached to your answer when you answer polls. You know what I'm saying? That's anonymous. So I believe that you should, if you lie on an anonymous post, you got to be a low person.
But I think the data is going to be BS anyway, because whether you're a hunter or a gatherer, women base everything off attraction. Right? Women based off of Zay. Hush up for a minute. I know it's hard for you to do.
I'm glad you said that.
Listen, shut up, boy.
Yeah,
listen.
I'm glad you said that.
So between hunter gatherer, it still comes back to attraction. Zay feels like he is the pick of the litter, right? For some reason, his his tired complexion, his smile and all that, girls like that.
He's taking a shot.
It works for him. He's not all of that. It just works for him. And he thinks, because they like him. But if he wasn't,
I'm saying that's attainable though. I'm saying men, because that's my other argument. Men, I don't like when people say women just look at attraction and men don't. I've never been out with now one of y'all and y'all showed me an array of ugly women. Say, boy, you see that ugly bitch over there? Boy, I bet she got a good heart. Man, she ugly. But I know she can cook. I've never been out with now one of my homeboys and they say, damn, she's so ugly. Man, and she's so nice though. Man, it don't matter how ugly she is. It don't matter if she don't comb my hair. It don't matter her feet rusty. Bro, because you know why? She got a PhD. She a good mom. I never heard them conversations ever in my life. So I can't believe the rhetoric that men don't care about looks too.
But you know what?
Every time I get around, they be like, boy, look how bad she is. Oh, boy, I got a nice one. They don't say, boy, look at Big Bertha, but never mind that.
Oh my God. Howard's just contradicting himself, because you know what? What you just said, Hardy, women do that. He ugly child, but he got a good heart. So you could be a gatherer. It doesn't have anything to do with your look.
Listen.
Money.
Yeah, women, it don't have nothing to do with your looks. It's either that's what they like or it's not what they like. Because women don't give a damn. Man can have a whole family, and if she like him, guess what? She over there. So
Zay,
it doesn't matter.
you get any more uglier, you out of there.
I'll
That's
be
my
fine.
point.
I think women have a more compassionate heart to look past the looks, but men are more physical than anything, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know no man who not. Horace, you better stop. Me and
Thank
you
you.
took a
Appreciate
stroll
it.
out.
He's the worst. He's the worst.
And every bitch you showed me was a fucking model.
Tall,
Yeah.
red,
You're like,
slender.
we walked
You should see that.
past.
You should see that crush.
We walked past 10 Rasputians, and your ass ain't even. Bitch, I'm gonna knock your shoulder off. You ain't want to look to the left. Then you talking about it's not about looks. Man, that's bullshit. We was on the top thing in the mall. You saw a bitch by the food court, pick her head out and say she bad. And I agree. She was bad.
And then when we do that poll on the show, he want to talk about loyalty and all that.
That's his dog.
We don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
I need to pause the show.
I have a spoiler alert.
Ain't no time out.
I need to time out. I want to see Zay hands in the air right now. Because I think Zay, wait a minute. Ain't no way me and Malcolm could be this much of a hater. I think Zay got a fake profile and he trolling me during the show. Because the hate that comes from this woman is great. It is like the dark side. I think Zay made a fake page, man.
Mia has nothing but love for us as the Black Super Friends.
Bro.
Mia is a female hunter.
I got a spoiler alert. Mia trying to give you some of that box.
Mia is a female hunter. She been consistent. She see the deal, and she has got him in the scope. She is not letting up
about it though. At first, you used to be subtle about it, like I agree with Zay. Now it's like, hey Zay, come get some of this pussy.
She never said that.
Oh my bad. Sorry about that.
Now, next comment, Mia. Zay, come get some of this. That's all I had to say.
Man. Goddamn.
Can we address the second shooter and the grassy nose?
Talk to him, Kim.
Women aren't that shallow to be driven mainly by physical attraction. I don't agree with that.
No, I think they shallow too. Yeah. I just think that men just a little bit more.
That's why they're single.
I think definitely women are shallow. I think you should get what you want. I think that you should be. I think that if Mia thinks Zay is attractive, then and she like that sort of men, I think she need to see what do those kind of men like. And if you really care that much about getting that kind of men, then you need to morph and be on their level. It's about levels. That's how I feel like in life. Like right now, you can't expect somebody to say, because put like this, physical matter. Because this a dude got money, got a good heart, and is a good dad that look good too. That go to the gym. Like it's you don't have to say to get a guy like that. You don't have to go to bro. It's a dude out there for that. So why should she have to say I'm okay with you not trying? I don't want to. I'll take a woman who a little out of shape, but you got to be trying because I care about that. I care about my appearance, so you should care about yours. Right. Then it's crazy for me to be shunned if I don't. If I look at you, I have to look past that. Nah.
I got a question, Mario. Can we do that poll this week as well and finally put this to rest? Kim says men are far more visual than women. I do not agree with that at all. Because at the end of the day, men want peace.
From a bad bitch.
What, the 3 P's. Peace, prosperity, and a piece of, you know what I mean?
You know what?
Women keep trying to do this fairy tale, like they get the guy that looks like the guy in their dream, and then they try to figure out who he is afterwards.
See, I think that's a good conversation. Me and Curtis had this conversation because of this. One time I dated this girl, right? And I knew she definitely was not attractive to me, but she had everything else I wanted. Everything else. And I told myself, Demario, you can't be that shallow to leave a girl with everything else you want because you're not physically attracted to her. And then I found out, Demario, you are that shallow because you cannot completely give yourself to a woman that you're not physically attracted to. I couldn't say yes for the rest of my life to somebody who I'm not physically attracted to. And then I had to just be realistic. You don't see it. People think you want a dime. Most men don't want a dime. They just want a dime to them. They want a girl that they come and they look at and say, yeah, they still get, they happy to be with. They look good enough for them and they got peace. I think you're right. I don't want a dime with no peace.
Right.
And I'll take a 7 with peace. I don't want a 4 with a whole bunch of peace.
See, Hardy, I think I don't know. I got to challenge you on this one because I don't think it's exactly what you said. I think it's you was attracted to those women. They just wasn't blimp or blimpy. Like that you draw a
That's not
line.
attractive.
You
No, I
draw
was
a
trying to
line.
make myself. I was trying to make my like right now. You can find something beautiful about any girl. You can find something.
The
But
cutoff
attraction
is
mean I
blimpish.
want it. Huh?
The cutoff is when she blimpish. If you can keep on getting rocked for her to smash, then you have a level of attraction for her.
Oh no, I'm just a
The
hunter.
cutoff is
I'm just a
blimpish.
nigga now.
What happened was when she was borderline blimpish, and that what made you say I can't take it that far.
But that's
That's
physical.
the same thing that happens to all of us. We could go a little bit too. There's a difference between a slim shape 5 and a blimp 5. Two totally different things.
But I'm saying this: I don't want a Kelly Price, a beautiful face blimp, and I don't want a yak. I don't want to find this so ugly that I can't. No matter what makeup your face, your neck, 2 tones, I don't want that either. I want somewhere in the middle with a bunch of peace. That's what I want. That's what I'm saying. Because I agree with you saying. The blimp is a part of the physical.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. If you could have just lost some weight, if you could have just did this, if you could have just did that, because you're right. I have to manage all those things. Like in my life, I ain't just tell somebody take me as you is. Nah, bro, I got better. I'm constantly getting better because I want my wife to look at me and be proud too. So I don't think it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just think so many times we do that. We because I done seen dudes that like they lady. I mean, well, kind of like her, and but he just can't seal the deal simply because she's blimpish.
But see, what Mario said. I don't want a blimp or a shrimp. See, that's what I saying.
Yeah,
but I think we missing it, bro. I think we all missing it with that. Like, I definitely think enough people, F all Chris people that call him about me, but I think a lot of women ain't humble enough. I damn sure a lot of people ain't humble. Like, we think so highly of ourselves. When we put our dating list up, we want this person.
Right.
And that person looking at you like, what are you, like, you really shot at me?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we all got to get a little more humble.
You don't know you shot at till you're dead, though.
Or step your game up. Like right now, you can say, right now, just like anything else, if you want to be an engineer, you got to go to college, you got to do this, and you can be an engineer. You can't just sit there and say, I ain't going to high school, but I'm going to be an engineer. No, you can say, oh, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to just get the job. No, if you want that job, bro, sometimes you got to do a little bit more in life to get a little bit, because you might want that, and that's what your heart desires. Put in the work.
So hold on, wait a minute. Why come when I said step it up, it was a shot, and then you say step it up, and it was amen? I'm like Tudor tonight. What's going on? It's hard. Hardy can't do no wrong.
Bruh, I would say words from a pimp. Who the pimp?
You. She heard them eloquent words. Gabber.
No, she didn't. But I'm saying overall, this was how I describe dating, right? Mm-hmm. I like her. She like him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Somebody like me, I don't want them. Everybody chasing their goddamn tail. In the middle of it, everybody got a little catnip over in the dish on the side. That, you know what I mean? You know, while I work it out, I'm gonna be over here, but I don't really want to be there. So
I think my question is,
I think you better stab it in the tail.
Is she like you? If you like her and she like you, what do you do? Do you see what she like and see if that's feasible, or do you just say fuck it? She like me, so let me go down. Which one do you do?
Don Bishop Warren say get the woman that loves you.
So right, he gonna date down. He gonna date down.
Because he want the money, not the honey.
Yeah.
Do you get peace?
Hell no. They always want something.
Yeah. He a pimp. You
get a piece of the action.
Going to the pimp world.
We were raised by pimps.
You got my auntie's comment up. I think what my auntie commented, I think it creates an imbalance. That's the part of the game that's messed up. Like, I think that all of us sit here and say, man, some of us will agree to being ugly. You know what I'm saying? It's no big deal though. Right. Some of us agree to us being fat. Some of us being broke, out of shape. Right. What we do is perpetuate a situation in women where everybody is beautiful. Mm-hmm. Everybody, and when you do that, you upset the market. Because now you make sixes think that they have the same ability as tens and nines, tens, and eights, and that's just not the case. And then on top of that, you're marketing it off of your thoughts. It doesn't go that way. It goes off of what we think, because we are the consumers of women. It goes off of what we think. If we say ugly, it is ugly. If we say fat, it is fat. I don't care if it's body shaming or whatever it may be to you guys.
What it is.
But when you, that's just like me telling every man, boy, you don't have to work out. Just like Hardy coming here saying you don't got to work out. That woman should just want you. You're good enough. No, we have to tell men that there's a tier to this. There's a high level men, there's lower level men, whatever the case may be. But we must have a pecking order here. That creates balance. Unless you got broke, then just when you have broke guys acting as if they can get Rihanna's, and we know that's not true. And the society shows us that is absolutely not true. But when it comes to women, we don't do that.
No, because the only difference is you're right. Because when the guy holler at Rihanna, they're gonna be like, he got to be ashamed of himself. He know better. But when Rihanna, if the girl holler at Idris Elvis and he say something, how dare he humiliate her like that? He should, like baby sister said, he should take her black queens just the way she is. No, he shouldn't.
Can we agree that can we agree that, to Chris's point, I don't know if it's to Chris's point, we're in a narcissistic era, man. Like everything, that's what y'all get mad at me. Everybody fine, everybody getting surgeries, and then you can't even hold a goddamn conversation with them.
Everybody you know not fine. So
everybody's, hey, if they ain't fine, they going to get they taking that they surplus money or whatever,
but
they do it. They're gonna give you the best they can. They're gonna put all their money into their physical. You know what I mean? Because the consumers are saying they're believing that that's what's winning, and I'm saying like, bro, like, listen, I ain't gonna say I'm the most handsome person, but I'm saying I've met a lot of women that I'm like, chick, you need to humble yourself. Like you, no.
I agree. And I agree.
Or not, just be single.
Yeah.
But
what you saying?
Or be single.
I agree with you. I wouldn't say you're the most handsome man either.
But
I hope not, Negro.
I think this. I think right now, none of us gonna walk in there and say, "Bitch, we just the oh my god." But I'm saying, at the end of the day, when you put in a certain amount of work, you deserve a certain amount of
reward.
I just have to believe it. I'm sorry, I can't. Because if that's the case, shut every gym down. McDonald's for everybody. Don't go to school. Don't have car. I'm saying just take everything away then, and then say fuck it. Take me as I am. I don't want to shout. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to be me. And do you have to accept me for who I am? I'm just never going. It's no levels, like Chris. There's no levels. There's no tiers. It's just everybody for anybody. No, bro, that's craziness to think. It's nothing else in life is like that. Nothing else.
Funny,
like said, Kavana, a caravan, does not look as good as a Maserati.
It don't.
My sense of humor is catapulted me over a lot of force fields and a lot of walls, and took me far in life. So,
but that's maybe what that girl needed. So then, now you found your match.
Yep.
But that's what she might need it. But you can't tell a girl who say, "I want somebody who look like this. I don't care about personality." No, you should accept my personality. No, she shouldn't. She should find what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you shouldn't get blamed or told you're wrong because you don't want that. That's not, and that's what happened to men all the time. The minute we say we don't want a big girl or this girl or that girl, we the worst people in the world. When I'm telling you about a preference, I'm telling you, I'm not God. What I say don't matter. So if I tell you that, if I say Zay ugly, Zay might say, "Shit, no, I'm not. You ugly."
You know
then
it.
we go about our business. I don't. Why does it have to be? I hate women. You just the lowest of the low. This crazy.
Can we agree this? Every man, if he wanted to, could get married tomorrow.
Tonight. Because at the end of the day, we control the destiny of 95% of the women who gonna be real and say, "I want to be married." Until women start asking men, and men start at a high rate saying yes,
it's on us.
It's all fun and games until you really want to ring. Mm-hmm. That's just the truth. You're just all funny because you could do all this and get all this. You'll be in a 20-year relationship. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it until he say, "Will you marry me?" There's nothing you can do but leave. That's the thing about it. That's reality. It's nothing you can do but leave.
She can get on her knee
Right. That's what but then
they got too much pride for that. They ain't
right,
gonna do
and the man that she want is not gonna say yes. See?
Exactly.
So the man she want is not gonna say yes. So the man she want is gonna get on his knee like a man. So that man right there, so you can cook for him, clean for him, get him the best sex, have his, you can do all that, and you still have to wait for him to say, "Will you marry me?" Church. That's it. That's what a power is. No matter what people say, but we don't want to. You can't say that on the syndicated show.
Okay, well, I want to make sure we make this about Chris tonight. Evelyn Ratliff, if that is the way you feel about it, nephew, it's still shallow-minded. We're beautiful in the eyes of our Creator. We should be beautiful to each other. I want Chris to do that tonight while Chris is draped in his finest Italian shirt, creased to his muscles.
This is gonna give it to Chris.
Glitter, the most abundant glitter on that shirt as you could purchase. You need to hear that from Auntie.
I get it. I understand. That's an insult. What is it? Shallow-minded. I totally get that. There's my auntie probably have a graveyard of rejected men in her life. A graveyard of it. She didn't think the same way about those men. She wants a certain caliber of man. I've known growing up. I've known men that was crazy about my auntie, and she gave them no play. None at all. So this whole shallow-minded thing, that's cool, that's cute to say, but at the same time, that's just human. People have their certain things that they like. People get to decide what's ugly to them, what's not ugly to them, what's fat to them, what's not fat to them. And they shouldn't be told that they're single-minded. I mean, they're shallow simply because this is how they gauge weight. This is how they gauge beauty. This is how they gauge thick or whatever the case may be. That's just what it is. You don't get to talk to. I know some guys that feels like their thick is not. It's definitely not my thick. I think their thick is extra chunky. But to each his own. It just doesn't mean that doesn't mean that's not fat.
And that's what make it right for you. Like I'm saying, that's what make it right for you when you can look at your people and say, "Bro, I'm happy. I'm 100% happy with this. This is mine." Like, you know what I'm saying? And she looking at you saying, yeah, this is mine, this is what I got. That's what, because if all of us was equal, then everybody be with everybody.
Yeah. That's not it.
Hey man, this was a great show, man. Just like always, man. It was we can go on and on, man. Then my producer's gonna hit the red button on me. So
No. Before we go away, Mario, I would like to say that this conversation went nowhere. You know, we are. This is like VH1 behind the scenes where we come in here and we're kind of transparent, and you know whether you like it or not, I give you some truth. Whether you agree with it, it's truth. So I would like to thank Chris Leo for being the arrogant asshole that I love. I like Super Mario Senior, but I will have my justice. I will have my day in court with Antigua. I will have
Gather.
Yeah. I got to work for you too. It ain't gathering.
Hey, but
plethora.
Yeah, that's good, man. Like I was saying, like this, you know, we can get wrapped up and we'll be talking till we sleep at work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want that to happen, and we want to not hold it all night up. But we appreciate y'all stopping by. We serious, man. We gonna put that poll up, and we really, really want y'all to tell everyone to chime in. You know what I'm saying? I think Horace gonna just create another poll too. So you're gonna have a couple polls up, and we're gonna have an after show and some other stuff coming your way that we growing as an audience. I mean, as a show, we want y'all to grow as an audience. So tag a friend, tell everybody to come on in, and then join the Black Super Friend. Join the Black Super Friend. Hey,
we love you, Mia.
Mia Malcolm.
Mia,
God damn.
Mia, you
we
know,
love you.
You in my inbox, and you know I should. Never mind.
I love it. I love it, Mia.
Well, I know what
so,
she
so
said.
you know my hands are right
go
here.
there for $39.
Where to? Where I'm going?
Mia say.
Hey, go ahead, Zay. Start us off, man. See you get you a drink, man. What's your final comments?
Don't be a gatherer, guys. It's not beneficial to you. You know, you can study, but you're gonna have to shoot at some point. But we appreciate y'all coming out. tag and share. As we always say, happy birthday to my guy up there. You see Remy again, Rem Dem.
I'm
Bim.
Kavachi and VSOP tonight.
I see you switched it up. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'll switch it up a little bit. I'm Leon Phelps tonight.
Ooh, don't take my alias. Don't do it to me.
My bad.
Well, what you got for him, birthday boy? Oh no, I know what, we're gonna go to Horace first, and we're gonna let you close out, birthday boy.
All right, I can't see you, Zay, but thank you for passing passing it to me. All right, there are hunters and there's the gatherers. I like to represent the gatherers, and I gave my best argument possible. But there's also jackals. There are hunters, gatherers, and jackals. So when everybody's feasted, there's always that little piece of shit that come and eat off the tail, and that will be people say. But hey, I'd like to thank everybody that joined us tonight. Mario said we're going over to IG for a quick 5 minutes. I don't know if it's tonight or tomorrow, but overall, man, I just love where this show is going. Me and Malcolm,
we love you.
Let the light of Christ be inside of you, and Zay as well. And I pass over Super Mario's. No, Chris.
No, damn that. Hey, I don't eat pork, so I can't be a jackal. I'm very bougie with my menu. So back up, marksman. Chris,
well, you are eaters, though, Zay.
Yes. Like as the Mario said, we plan on polling the women.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I plan on being first in line. So, but hey, man, I appreciate y'all, dog. Like, I really wasn't expecting that. I really did. I love my family, man. My family means the most to me. You even have a BM in there with her grandmother and my daughter and stuff like that. That was super cool. The kids, man. I really appreciate that, y'all. Like, I wasn't expecting that, but I really, really appreciate that. I couldn't have asked for a better birthday gift. I couldn't have. There's nothing. I'm the person that cherishes the smallest things, man. You give me a card of my favorite superhero, and it'll just do something for me. So I appreciate this, fellas. I love y'all, man. I really, really appreciate it.
Hey, Mario, Mr. Palm Beach. I want to call it by his definitely now. I want him to get me. But he helped me a lot too, you know what I'm saying? So as soon as I called him, I don't want you to just think it was just me back there by myself. It was really me, and he was working with me the whole time, man. I ain't gonna lie, he got right on it. It sounded like he was doing something, and all of a sudden he wasn't. And me and him was talking back and forth, but he was getting it done. So shout out to
shout out
Mr.
Mario.
Palm Beach.
Shout out to Mr. Palm Beach, man. That's always been my number one fan, man. I remember when going playing high school basketball. As you know, we went to Dwight. Well, some of us went to Dwight, and that was 30, 45 minutes away from the hood. And so my brother would not even have a ride away from the game, but he would still stay and watch me play. And he was like the only person in the stands at some time to watch me play. And then we'd have to find a way home out of the million of women he was talking to. So and he would. Sometimes he'll find me a ride. Sometimes I had to find one, but he's always been my number one fan, man, and my number one supporter, man. So it doesn't surprise me that he stepped up and took the reins on this one, man. I love that guy, man. I love his children far more than I love him now. I love his children far more, but I still love him.
And Mr. Palm Beach is definitely a hunter, marksman even. That's my guy.
He was doing this shit
a long time ago, yeah.
That boy's John Wick. That boy's John Wick.
But for real though, he has a talent. He has a talent like that goes. I don't know if it goes overlooked, but it's something about him that he can. And he's wonderful with the women. He should be the date doctor.
He had some tutelage from the date doctor. I was just about to say.
No, he should be the date doctor. He was doing it before me, and I hate to say that because it makes me sound crazy, bad. And my younger brother was a veteran in the game before I was, but yeah.
You're good at what you're good at, Chris. That's it.
Right.
You get the flowers while they living.
So Mario is all yours. Kim, thank you. That would be what I captioned one of the segments. Tonight I gathered a lot of hate.
We can always count on Kim for her witty intuition,
man.
Her input. Hey man, like I said, we ain't gonna hold y'all any longer, man. This was a great show. Great people tuned in, and we're gonna see y'all next month.
Look forward to that polling.
Went down the wrong bike.
Yeah. Look forward to that
I'm
poll.
getting
And we look
excited. I'm
forward to
getting
the answer.
excited, man. My wife doesn't send me. I'm getting excited.
Oh, there it is.
It's about to be her. It's about to be her birthday, Jeremiah.
Yeah. It is. It is. You actually joking. Right on your heels.
That's why I never cut this beard.
It gives them good cushion.
Chris gonna cry again, but by tomorrow, Chris gonna have a middle finger. I'm gonna mix that thing up like Manny Fresh.
Oh, man.
Goodbye from the Black Super Friends.